trains designed, built, and today the unveiling here in Toronto. I also want to note the presence of our friends from ACAT.
I do wish to acknowledge also Michael Rocheleau, who's behind us somewhere. Michael, can you wave your hand? Who's the head of the Canadian Urban Transit Association, which works with the TTC and other transit operators to help further partnerships with the provincial and federal governments. And before I make my remarks, I also want to acknowledge especially Chair Adam Giambrone, who's chaired the TTC for the past several years and done an extraordinary job in leading the revitalization of public transit in this city. It's not said nearly often enough. And Adam, from the TTC riders and the people of Toronto, through me to you, I just want to say thank you for that fantastic leadership. Et aussi, on parle français très bien. It's a very good thing. I'm delighted today to be launching the new Toronto Rocket officially. And I'm delighted because, first of all, the new Toronto Rocket is about the continued revitalization of the lifeblood of Toronto, which is the Toronto Transit Commission. It's also about how you can really make progressive change in this city. And we've done that by an extraordinary partnership. As Minister Ray indicated, her government has supported Toronto in the purchase of these vehicles. In addition, the agreement under which this was funded was actually signed by the previous government. The McGuinty government has supported the purchase of these vehicles. The Toronto Transit Commission has supported these vehicles. City Council has supported these vehicles with very significant investment among our very large investments in public transit over the past 7 years. And finally, TTC riders and the people of Toronto have been partners, not just in paying for these vehicles, but in designing them. Our advisory committee, ACAT, was part of the design review process, and in addition, literally thousands of Torontonians participated with their advice. And this shows how to truly build a city. You need a partnership between the federal government, the provincial government, the city government, and the people of Toronto. And the result, an extraordinary achievement. These modern cars will not only increase capacity by nearly 10% because of the design of the cars, when they are fully implemented with automatic train control, the capacity on the Yonge University line will probably increase by 30%. And as people who travel the Yonge University Spadina line know, in peak periods it's extremely crowded. And one of the ways to provide better transit in situations where you can't build a new line, for example, like at Yonge and Bloor, is to provide more capacity through better vehicles driven by modern standards like automatic train control. It's a terrific project, and we wouldn't have been able to do it without our partner in Bombardier. The Bombardier plant in Thunder Bay has built all of the subway cars that currently serve the TTC and all of the streetcars that currently serve the TTC. These cars are the highest standards in the world, and in addition, the new rocket and the new streetcars that are also funded through a partnership between the city and the provincial government will create thousands of well-paid manufacturing jobs at the Bombardier plant in Thunder Bay and at parts suppliers all over the GTA. And in the midst of a global recession, it's essential that we keep those jobs Canadian and that we use our significant public investments like this one to create high-quality jobs for Canadians right here at home. That's what this project has done. Thank you very much. I think people like working and people understand that their public resources should be invested in Canadian jobs, and it's in that spirit that it's my privilege to introduce the President of Bombardier Transportation North America and a good friend of Toronto, Raymond Barchon. Mr. President, please, your remarks.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Mayor. So, good morning, everyone. Bonjour à tous. Minister Ray, Minister Wynne, Mayor Miller, Mr. Webster, dear Commissioner, ladies and gentlemen, Bombardier is very proud to be here with all of you today to introduce the new Toronto Rocket subway train. It's an honor for me to showcase these state-of-the-art vehicles as they are a great example of the solution that are needed to ensure the environmental and economic concerns that are shaping transportation in our cities. As a manufacturer of commuter rail coaches, light rail vehicle, subway car, Bombardier is a long-time partner to all of the major transit operations in the Greater Toronto area. I'm happy to see today Bruce McWay, CEO of Metrolinx, our partner for GO Transit and the new light rail vehicle project. Good morning. Through the TTC outstanding reputation, it has been once again a great experience for us to work with the Toronto Transit Commission to supply these new subway trains. With our more than 5,000 employees located in Thunder Bay, Kingston, Mississauga, and right here at Downsview, the Bombardier commitment to Ontario is a solid one. And the arrival of these new subway trains further demonstrate our strong ties with the city and the province. So when these new cars left our Thunder Bay, our employees were proud to sign the name on a banner that read, four simple words, Bombardier made in Ontario. Our employees, which some of them are here today, are very dedicated to produce the best effort and best quality to manufacture these high-quality products for our fellow Ontarians. With our strong local presence, our positive relationship with the CAW, and our long-standing network of Canadian and Ontario suppliers, we have made every effort to maximize Canadian content in these subway trains and to generate local economic benefits. So I would like to thank everyone et remercier beaucoup tous les employés chez Bombardier who ont travaillé très fort and worked very hard on this project. Their dedication and expertise have made this event possible today. So TTC and Bombardier were able to work end-to-end together as good partners to deliver these modern subway cars. So our relationship with the Toronto Transit Commission is a long and cherished one. We are proud and pleased that the TTC has once again chosen to count on us to deliver high-quality and high-value subway train for the transit users of Toronto. On behalf of Bombardier and all our employees, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to the federal government, to the province of Ontario, to the city of Toronto, and especially to the TTC for the trust you have placed in us during these past years. I can assure you that you can count on Bombardier as a committed partner for the years to come. Merci beaucoup d'être ici. Thank you very much.
Merci beaucoup, M. Pachon. C'était un grand plaisir d'avoir comme partenariat Bombardier Transport ici at Toronto, and we're very pleased to have had you here today. We are now going to do two things. We're going to have a photo op here with all of our partners. We're then going to invite you on to the train and do a photo op on the train where we're going to be able to show you some of the features that make this train more accessible, as was talked about by some of our speakers, our new active route map. We'll talk to you a little bit about what makes this train 800 to 1,000% more reliable, making our service across the system more reliable as they come into service. So I'll invite our partners here for our official photo op, and then invite everyone onto the train to explore our new trains.
Thank you. All right, brother. See you around, okay? You're coming back, bring coffee for me. You don't want to be the first to make a coffee.